Welcome to English Podcasts. Relax and enjoy your listening practice.
For a long time, I guess I really believed that happiness had to be something big, something obvious, like, something other people could see and admire. A promotion, a new apartment, or just a life that looked perfectly put together and moving forward without any hesitation. I kept waiting for that moment when everything would finally click and feel right. But instead, I don't know, I often just felt tired, restless, kind of empty, actually, even when, on the outside, everything seemed fine. There was this period when my days felt especially heavy. I'd wake up already thinking about everything I hadn't achieved yet, and even small problems felt like proof that I was falling behind. And one morning, after a really difficult week at work, I almost skipped breakfast like I usually did, but something made me stop. So I made myself a cup of coffee. Slowly, not rushing for once. And for the first time in a while, I actually noticed it. The smell, the warmth in my hands, that quiet moment before the day really started. It wasn't anything special, nothing important in the usual sense, but it felt peaceful, like genuinely peaceful. After that, I started paying attention to those small moments more often. The cold sweetness of ice cream on a hot afternoon when the city felt way too loud. The sound of rain against my window when I finally let myself rest. The way sunlight came into my room early in the morning and made everything feel softer. I mean, these things didn't solve my problems. They didn't magically change my life overnight, but they gave me something I'd been missing. That feeling of being present, of actually living instead of just constantly waiting for something better to happen. At some point, I realized I'd been postponing my happiness, like it was something I had to earn first through effort, success, all of that. But in reality, it had kind of been there the whole time, quietly, in these simple, everyday moments. So I started treating those small joys differently, not as distractions, but as something necessary, like little anchors that kept me grounded when everything else felt uncertain. And over time, my perspective shifted. My problems didn't disappear, and my goals didn't suddenly get smaller, but I stopped measuring my life only by achievements. I started to understand that happiness isn't some final destination you arrive at. It's something that grows right in the middle of ordinary days, in moments that are really easy to miss if you're always rushing ahead. Now, when I hold my morning coffee, I don't see it as just a habit anymore. It's more like a quiet reminder that life is already happening, and that sometimes the smallest joys aren't small at all. They're actually what make everything else worth it.